to be honest, we never ever met each other before. So Kaskade, I know him from the collaboration with deadmau5 and from my very first touring in the States. There I saw in LA all the big billboards from Vegas where he's playing, and then I heard his bootleg, what he made out of my track Champs and out of his track Something Something. And I saw that he put it down on his SoundCloud page. I said, hey, come on, let's make it official, let's do it right. So I wrote him via Twitter a direct message. And then he responded like, why didn't you ask earlier? Please send me over the parts, let's make it a big collaboration, a little big production out of it. So I sent him the parts, and yeah, then it came out. Yeah, now I'm on his album with 2 other artists, so I'm very proud about it, and yeah. Tiësto and I, we know each other, I think, since 15 years. The very first time where we played together was during the Love Parade in Berlin, and we played on the Paul van Dyk venue, Love from Above. I played in the middle between Paul van Dyk and Tiësto, so that was the very first time we met each other, and we talked very often about doing something together, but there was never the right time. And then we had a long Skype talk when he was in his new home in New York, and I sent him over a track. Then it wasn't the right one, he didn't like it, and then I sent another one and said, hey, let's work on this. And then he had this incredible vocal from Amba Shepherd, and we were not sure if we can use it and if it fits to our production, and at the end it fits perfect, 110%, and we are very happy, lucky, and everything you can be, because the track won't be the same without Amba Shepherd's vocal. I know Amber only from her productions or from her songwriting and singing, and that she is an incredible singer, and from her production with Hartwell, and that's it. But this is enough. So when it's great, also when it fits, this is the most important thing. So, but I'm happy that she's on board.
Let me make your body talk.
At first I have to tell that Dimi, Mike and me, we haven't expected such a big success with Mammoth. So when we met each other the first time, it was on touring. They played before me or after me on Mysteryland or other big festivals, and they said, hey, let's do something for Mousetrap, for Scythe, for whatever. And I said, hey, yeah, why not? Let's give it a try. Then we finished this track, and at first we offered it to some record companies. I don't want to mention the record companies, and they said, we like it, but we're not sure. And then Tomorrowland put it on the official aftershow movie, and then we were the only track in this video which had at that moment 50 million views without a record deal. And then Spinnin called me and they said, hey, we really need this record, and the rest is history. So it came out, it was 4 weeks Beatport overall #1, and yeah, and then we said, okay, it has to come out with a vocal version. Then I think we got tons of vocal layouts, and they were great, but they were not really awesome. And then we got this nice written vocal from Matthew Comer, what at the end Julian Perretta sang, and it came out it will come out in a few weeks as under the name Body Talk, and we are very excited and happy that it finally comes out in a vocal version. Yeah, then after the release on Spinning, we went 4 weeks #1 on the overall charts of Beatport. Then we said, okay, that's it with Beatport with this track. But then after a few months we got the award for being track of the year, and we were so happy about it, because yes, there are so many tracks every week which comes out in this electronic music world, and yeah, it's great to being track of the year on Beatport.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Benny, also, I know him for ages, and it's a funny story. We met each other the very first time during Ultra in Miami, and he was there with, what is her name, Carmen Electra and Kid Rock, because they moderate the whole thing. And then Benny stand there and said, hey, you're Moguai, I play your track, You Know Why. I think it was 2001. I said, yeah, and you are Benny, you did the Satisfaction. So this was the very first time coming together. And from our very first meeting in Miami, we met each other on tour many times, but we never ever did a track together. So I sent him the track. It was just a layout. It was a typical Benny Benassi bass line, but I did the bass line, and he sent over his track or his version with the awesome synthy part in the break. So people will think he does a bass line and I did the synthy part. It was a total opposite. So anyway, it was a nice coming together, and I think we made a great track, and I'm very looking forward to the release of Gangster. Because as far back as I can remember, I always want to be.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.